And hello everyone. Well, we're back in Arknights because today is the day that we try that thing I was talking about. Today is the deserted factory with Faust and the Avengers, and we're going to kick their ass very, very much. So the assignment will be to mainly kick the Avengers ass, but Faust would be a good kicked ass too. So I've built, as you can see, Faust already. I was pretty lucky in that everything I needed to just get her up to E2 and to M3 her first skill was in the shop of the event. So we're pretty much set. And as you know, I was already raising Ash up, so of course she's going to be here. So there's going to be a change here. So we don't need Hoshigumi. Let's see. We want you. We want you. We want you. We don't need you. We change Exercise out for Ash.
It's ready.
We're probably not going to be using Ethan. We do need Mountain. Thorns will be okay. Keep Thorns. We want to use her second skill actually this time. We want to grab Shining. Frost. Specialist. Hi, Frost here. I'm gonna need you.
Let's work
first
together.
Skill. Now we need kind of a panic button maybe. So Sutter, we shouldn't need her at all. But just in case we need some kind of panic button. So let's go over the team here. We have Mountain, who's going to control pretty much everybody. He's going to go in that bottom left corner like we did before and just melt everybody's face. That's kind of why we don't need another defender, really. Ethan is not needed. He can be useful, but he is not needed whatsoever. We can probably skip him. I'm not totally sure how it's going to go, but we'll have him because he is a good operator for this. Ash is our key piece to kill the Avengers. She's not going to work out so well against Faust because Faust cannot be stunned. So her second skill is just going to be completely useless. If you want to use her against Faust more than the Avengers, you would use her third skill because she'll be in front of another high tile and she can push him into it, so he'll get the extra damage. Yeah, there's that. If you want to do that. Thorns as extra DPS going down and to control the top lane a little bit, because there is going to be a couple of enemies that Mountain's not going to catch because they come out where Faust comes out. Mainly these scanning guys. But he can also be used as extra DPS going down towards the bottom if we need it. Saria as the tank for Faust's shots. Skill 2, level 7 is enough to survive. Probably going to need her at that E2 level 50 though. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. Also, oh, I didn't even remember. She's max potential too. I don't think it's needed. The thing of it is that is kind of a nice potential 5. I don't think it's needed. If skill 2 doesn't work, switch to skill 1. That'll work just as well, and you don't really need her skill 2 for everybody. I'm just using it because I know it would work. The reason why the potential 5 is so nice for this is for every 20 seconds Saria is deployed, attack plus 6% and deflex plus 5. So she'll just get more and more defense as she's laid out there. She'll probably be out there for probably to at least 20 seconds before Faust shows up, and then she'll just stack it from there even more. So just become even tankier. Robin as one of our trap makers to put down traps. Skill 1 is the best one to get for her. You don't want to push anybody away, and I don't think you can push the Avengers because I think they're like increased weight. Yeah, they're +1 weight level, so it wouldn't really have an effect unless you're using skill 3 on Angelina, and I'm not. I'm having her basically just be autoed. So skill 1, I have it at M3. Probably skill level 7 would be enough, but I got her at M3 there. Myrtle as our DP generator, of course. Angelina, like I said, we're using her skill 1 actually as a extra deal. I just don't want to have to time this because I'm already going to be doing so much with the traps, and we're trying to use Ash at the good point. So yeah, let's just do that. Eyjafjalla is actually our Faust killer. She just pretty much melts Faust. She doesn't kill him in one skill use, but she does do enough damage where everybody else can kill him before he goes anywhere. Shining as a healer for the group in front of her. She will be put into, let's go back to the map so I can show you. She'll be put like right here facing down, so she'll have coverage of Frost, Ash, and Angelina down here, so she'll have cover of them, and she'll also have coverage of Eyjafjalla too. And then skill 2 of Saria will cover pretty much everyone in that group except for Angelina, so it'll be good enough heals. Skill 3, level 7, and she probably doesn't need to be E2, but I like having my operators at least E2 level 50. That's kind of my point. I'm only raising up these operators that are higher than 50 because they're so much better to get to the higher CCs once we get later into like CC5 and all that. That's who I'm kind of raising up right now, is people who are going to be mainly used in CC number 5. So I need to get I have Angelina up. I need to get Suzerain up to E2 level 90, you know, other stuff like that. Calcit, when she comes out, it's going to be E2 level 90 immediately. Going to try and potential her up as much as I can, but I don't know how it works. It's going to work out. I also need to raise Swartz, so that's going to be a thing I have to do too, because Swartz also can be used in some strats instead of other people, or as an additional strat to Searcher. Frost, not Faust, but Frost. E1, skill 1, M3'd. She is very, very nice. I love the trap specialist. I can't wait to get her trust up. She's going to do this even easier. She'll have more damage to help out with the damage to things. And then we have Sutter as kind of like our panic button. We shouldn't need her at all, but if you want, just, you know, find a Sutter that's E2 level 90 with skill 3 M3'd, and she'll just melt Faust like crazy, so you don't have to worry about him. It's just an extra thing in case Faust gets past everybody. You can just pop Sutter down and then just murderize him. Let's go. Let's do this thing. And also it's max risk, as you saw. So let's go and let's see. The first things first, when I pop in here, I'm going to pause and then we'll go over placement. So, placement of who goes out first, who goes out second is kind of important. Especially your last placement should always be the one who's going to tank Faust's shots, which is going to be Saria. So she has to be the last one you pull out at your unit limit. So the first person you're going to put out is Mountain. He's going to go right here, down in this corner. He's going to pretty much just kill everybody coming out of this area, so you don't have to worry about him whatsoever. Our next placement is Myrtle, right? Like anywhere you want to put her, really. Don't put her in the way of Faust, you know, but I like putting her right here because She'll be close enough to get healed by Saria, and she'll block the ballista going towards the right here of this line where our DP, our Ash, Robin, and Faust are going to be. Third unit, Ash. Next unit, Angelina, to get her ready for people coming out. Make sure she's there. Then you want your Robin and your Frost, either one, just whichever one you want to put out next. And then your Thorns, and by then you should be able to put down Eyjafjalla, Shining. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, now nobody's gonna come out of there.
Let's go! Don't let them get the drop on you. Deployed. Welcome, set. Get clear! I'm all stocked up.
And they've gone. Now, get Shining here. And there we go. Everybody's set up. Now it's just trapping.
Ready to go. Stay clear of the blast.
And
I'm all stocked up. Welcome, set. Deployed.
Here comes Faust. Don't worry about him whatsoever. He'll shoot Saria, and you don't have to care.
Ready to go. Stay clear of the blast. I'm all stocked up.
Delay Faust if you want.
Laying out the welcome mat. Welcome, set.
See, he's not going to trigger with him. He's got like camouflage.
I'm all stocked up. Target spotted. I'm all stocked up. Laying out the welcome mat.
reason why, let me talk about something real quick. The reason why I ended it early, he was no longer stunned. If he's no longer stunned, she's not doing the extra damage to him, so it's kind of a waste. So it's better to just go ahead and reset her at that point and let her start building up her skill again so you can do it again.
諦める
I don't even know if he's going to reach her range or not. He may not.
Deployed. Ready to go.
Let him go. He's going to...
諦める Get clear. Ready to go. このピンチを乗り越えよう
So, I want this trap specifically, I want Frost's trap to be in front of here, because if he gets to this point and I can use her skill, as soon as he becomes movable again, if he's going to, I'm going to use this skill here. As soon as he becomes movable again and moves into this spot, he can get stunned again, and he can, you know, get extra damage. But I doubt he lives that long. He doesn't have the health. It would need to be a worse risk with the Avengers to be actually worth doing that kind of strat right now. So as a thing, let's get Eyjafjalla really.
諦めるな。私の武器はナイフだけじゃない。
Putting traps down here is no longer needed because there's nobody else going to be coming out. So it's better to put them up here so you can use them for Faust. Also, you may just be aware you may need to get rid of one of these traps to put down like Sutter if you need to. So just be aware of that. We'll wait until he's into Eyjalla's range and Thorn's range before we pop Thorns.
Laying out the welcome mat.
Oh, Mountain is done, so we can remove Mountain.
Ready to go. Target spotted. Ready to go.
Okay, so we're ready to pop Thorns and pop Eyjafjalla. Here we go.
Laying out the welcome mat.
Oh, he took down Robin. He's never done that before. I guess because he may have been in the way of this area. I don't know. But there you go. See, I didn't even try using Ash's skill because he doesn't get stunned. As you saw him walking over Frost's trap, he never once got stunned. The stunned little swirly head deal, it didn't happen. So it's not worth it to even try to use her skill on him. But as you saw, that's pretty much it. It's a lot of fun. You can do a lot higher risk on this. Like I know there's an even worse version of this Avengers thing, and also an even worse version of Faust, because I faced them in the CC number 2. So when the daily runs around and there's contingency contracts level 3s over here, these will probably be worse, the Faust and the Avengers. So yeah, so just watch out for that. But that'll work. That'll pretty much kill them non-stop. They should not get past you for that with those two trappers and Ash there. You know, just completely knock out the Avengers pretty much before they get to the enemy, most likely. So as soon as the daily runs around in CC number 5, which should be coming up within, I want to say, a month and a half, I think is when it's going to run. They're about to start CC number 6 in the CN server in about, I want to say, next month, in September sometime. So yeah, we'll be getting CC number 5 sometime around the end of September, early October, I think is when it's going to come. So we'll see you then. So I want to thank everybody for watching this. This is just something, a little fun thing I wanted to do, using Ash and Robin and Frost together, getting all that going, because I thought it would work out really well, and it did. It did what I thought it would do. So we'll come back next time and have fun with more of another game. Either Diablo 2 Resurrected when it comes out, or more Arknights, depending on it, you know, what comes on in it. So I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching, and later.